10 things you didn't know about Sergio Ramos. Sergio Ramos has been an icon in world football for over 15 years now. He has been the strong force at the back for Real Madrid ever since he was 19, terrorizing strikers with his strength, energy, and incredible tackles. You may know him for his exceptional defending skills, but here are 10 things you didn't know about Sergio Ramos. He started playing as a forward. Surprising? Yes. We all know him today as the impenetrable defensive rock for both Spain and Real Madrid. But believe it or not, Sergio Ramos didn't start out as a defender. Ramos started out playing as a striker. His friends nicknamed him Schuster after the legendary German striker Bernd Schuster. Even now, he hasn't lost his superb goal-scoring ability, where at times we can see him forget defending completely and take on opposition players in the box, daring to score. He's one of the top-scoring defenders of all time with 120 goals, and we're sure there's more to come. Owns a world champion horse called Yakutan de Ramos. I'm pretty sure if asked to picture Sergio Ramos' pet, most fans will be thinking of a German Shepherd, or maybe that's just me. But did you know that Sergio Ramos owns a world champion horse? Sergio Ramos loves horses. He used to love them as a child so much that if he saw a horse while he was in a car with his parents, they would have to stop and let him ride it a bit, or little Ramos would start crying. One of his horses, Yakutan de Ramos, became a world champion in 2018 at the International Pre-Horse Fair held in Sevilla. Sergio, the bullfighter. Before he chose to be a footballer, Sergio Ramos wanted to be a bullfighter. He said, "I always wanted to be either a bullfighter or footballer, but my mother was a little scared of me becoming a bullfighter, so I opted for football, which was less dangerous." He sure does have the fearlessness of a bullfighter, taking down opponents by the horns and plowing through opposition defenses. His fans are definitely grateful he didn't become a matador, but it sure would be nice to witness Ramos fighting a bull. The meaning behind his shirt numbers. Since joining Real Madrid, Ramos has worn the number 4 jersey, stepping into the shoes of the legendary defender Fernando Hierro. He wore that number 4 jersey throughout his career at Madrid. However, in Spain, Sergio Ramos took on the number 15 jersey as a tribute to his friend and former Sevilla teammate Antonio Puerta, who died in 2007. Most capped Spain international player. Sergio Ramos has had an illustrious football career that many footballers his age can only dream of. He's the most capped player in the history of the Spanish national team, and the youngest player to play 100 games for Spain. He loves collecting expensive art. Art is the gateway into the soul, or so they say, and Sergio Ramos is an avid art collector. For someone in his tax bracket, the art he collects is undoubtedly not cheap. Yes, expensive soul-gazing or soul-finding art. It's estimated that the defender has about $10 million worth of art to his name. That's quite an impressive portfolio. Record signing. Sergio Ramos was only 19 years old when Real Madrid noticed his incredible talent. He was so good that Florentino Perez, president of Real Madrid, wasted no time dishing out a whopping 27 million euros for the kid. That's some pretty impressive foresight. This was a record signing for any Spanish defender, and 15 years later, that investment has paid off very nicely for Real Madrid. One of the players with the most red cards since 2000. Receiving a few red cards in the course of one's football career is not unheard of. Fouling opponent players comes with the job, but some players, however, have done exceptionally well by making a career of obtaining red cards. It looks like sometimes Sergio Ramos goes slightly beyond his job requirements. Sergio Ramos is the player with the most red cards since the year 2000, having obtained a total of 259 red cards. Ramos has been sent off the most over the last 20 years, and maybe it might just be the bullfighter in him that loves to see red. Sergio the tattoo artist. Sergio Ramos loves tattoos. He has so many tattoos that he's lost count. Now he's decided to learn the trade and sit at the other side of the pen, learning how to become a tattoo artist himself. Maybe his tattoo artist should be a little scared since he won't be getting business from Mr. Ramos in the future. His surprising football idol. As a defender, you would think that Sergio Ramos would have another legendary defender as his idol. Well, not exactly. Remember that Sergio Ramos started out as a striker before becoming the wall that he is today. Sergio Ramos' idol growing up was the Argentinian striker Claudio Paul Caneggia. He said in Revista Libero in 2015 that I would even style my hair after him. That's how I learned to play football in my hood. He met Caneggia when he became a superstar. It would be fun to see them go against each other as striker and defender. What do you think will happen when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? An interesting sight indeed. There you have it, 10 things you may not have known about Sergio Ramos. Are there other things about Sergio Ramos not many people know about? Let us know in the comments, and which unknown revelation of Sergio Ramos was the most interesting to you? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get awesome videos like these in the future. Share this video with your friends, and we'll see you again in another video.